Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. Once again, we are reunited here in my house. As you know, we can go out. So today we are going to spend the day together, okay? So today I'm going to show you how you can make a halter blouse. It's so beautiful, so amazing. I made it for my daughter, but at the end she told me that she wanted shorter. But as you know, well, you can make it like you want. This halter neck creates an amazing shape of you, and your shoulders will look more thin and you will look more skinny. You will see. I love how this kind of neck creates an amazing shape on you, and I think that it's a shape that it goes well in almost everybody. So you should make it for this summer. I made it with a material that it's 1% cotton. So it's very soft and it's very comfortable for this season. Now in this city, it's so hot. We almost reach 40 degrees. So it's so hot, and I made it, and my daughter loves it. As I told you, she wanted a little bit shorter at the end when I finished it, and she tried on. Well, she told me like if she wished this blouse would be a little bit shorter, but well, it depends of the person, right? Well, if you are new in my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this video and for choosing watching me. First, I will give you the material list and then the step by step. Well, for this blouse, we are going to need 400 grams of this 100% yarn. It's fine material of cotton, and a crochet hook of number 3 or 4 according how you crochet. Remember, if you want to use the same materials that I use in all my videos, here I will share the information. Remember that if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es. Well, we are going to make this blouse in vertical, so you are going to measure from your neck to the length of you want, and you are going to make as many chains as we need. In this case, I made 90. We should make these chains loose. Well, when we finish, we are going to make one chain more, and we are going to come back making 15 single crochet, taking the below part of the chain like this. This will be at the beginning of our neck, and from here we are going to start opening to make the rest of the blouse. Then when we finish the first single crochets, the first 15 single crochets, we are going to make extended double crochets. We are going to make the next 15 like this. So first we made 15 single crochets, then extended double crochets, we made 15, and then the rest of the stitches we will continue making double crochets of 3 crochets like this. So grab your yarn twice, take 1, take 2, and take 2. And this is the double crochets of 3 crochets. So like this until we finish, like we made 15 and then we made 15. So here we have 30. So we are going to continue making 60 double crochets of 3 crochets. So like this we complete the first 90 chains that we made at the beginning. So let's continue like this. So this is what we have: 15 single crochet, 15 extended double crochets, and then 60 double crochets of 3 crochets. Now turn around, and now we are going to continue in relief with the same stitch but in relief. The secret is how we take the stitch. Okay, see how I insert the hook. I take it from the back and then double crochet of 3 crochets, and again I insert the hook from the back and then double crochet of 3 crochets. So we are going to continue like this until we finish the first 60. We will stop here when we continue with the single crochet. So we finished the 60 extended double crochets of 3 crochets in relief. So now we are going to continue with the extended double crochet but in relief. So we will make the same stitch but in relief. Remember that the secret is how we insert the hook. So we are going to continue until we finish the 15 extended double crochets but now in relief. Remember that we are going to make this blouse according how long we want this blouse. If you want it shorter, well, you should take this into account and know how to divide your stitches. Please count your stitches. In this part, we must make 15. Okay, if you want, you can put a marker to point it out where you start and where you are going to finish the 15. 12, 13, 14, y 15. Okay, then the last 15 single crochets we are going to make it, but just taking the back part of the chain. It is called rib stitch. So we are going to continue like this until we finish the last 15 stitches. Okay, see you when I finished. I forgot to say that we are going to finish with the last stitch making single crochet. We are not going to make rib stitch. We are going to take the both parts of the chain and like this always the last and the first stitch of each row. Without making a chain or anything, we are going to start the next row and the rest we will make them like a rib stitch, only taking the the back part of the chain. Then we are going to continue with the next 15 extended double crochets. Remember that we are always going to take the stitch like this from the back. It doesn't matter if you are like this or like this. We are always going to take the stitch taking the below part of the chain. So we will make the 15 rib stitch, then 15 extended double crochet, and then the rest of double crochets of 3 crochets. So we are going to continue making as many rows as we need until we obtain the width of our hips. So I'm going to continue, and at the end I will tell you how many rows I made. So this is the width of my hip. We are going to count like this. Each strip has 2 rows. So we are going to count 2 by 2. So here we have 2, 4, 6, 40, 41, and 42. Now we are going to divide our armhole. So remember that at the beginning we made 90 chains. So now we are going to divide it in the half. So we will have 45 chains, and we will point it out. So we are going to continue making the same stitch, but for now we are just going to make 45 stitches. Remember that if you want, you can make more rows according to the size you are going to make this blouse. I made 42 for a medium size because I made it for my daughter, but if you want, you can make more or less rows. And once you have the width of your hips, well, now you are going to continue with the instructions that I told you. Dividing your armhole, making just the half of the stitches that we made at the beginning. So let's continue and see you when I finish. Okay, once we finish the first row of 45 stitches, from here we are going to start making 45 chains. We are going to make them a little bit loose. So this will be for the armhole. Remember that this is the length of the neck until the armhole. So that's why it looks a little bit longer as a regular blouse. Well, let's continue making the 45 chains. You will see why we are making these chains. Try to make them loose. So now that we have the 45 chains, we are going to repeat this 15 single crochet, then 15 extended double crochets, chain one more, and in the next one we are going to come back making single crochet. Remember to take the below part of the chain like this. So we are going to continue until we finish the 15 single crochets.
Que si no, les va a quedar su cuello muy chiquito, muy pequeño. Van 3, entonces contamos hasta tener 15. 4, eran sus 15.
Well, so now that we finished the 15 single crochets, now we are going to continue with the 15 extended double crochets.
1, 2, 3. Ya tengo los 15.
And we are going to make the rest of the stitches with double crochets of 3 crochets. Remember that the double crochet of 3 crochets is like this. I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. Take 2, and the last 2. And like this until we arrive here. Okay, once we finish this row, we are going to come back, but now in relief, like we were making before, remember? So now we are going to make the back part of our blouse. And then we are going to continue making the same stitch with the same number of chains and with the same number of stitches, making the same number of rows that we made for the front. Remember, once we finish this row, we are going to continue making in relief. Okay, we'll stop here to explain something. Sometimes when you try on, you will feel that you will need to make more rows because maybe you have a more breast. And if you need to make more rows, please make it. And please try on before you close and you finish the blouse, okay? In this case, my daughter, she doesn't have a lot of breast, so I'm going to make the same rows that I made for the front. Also, it is important to let you know that sometimes these garments, these crochet garments, sometimes stretch, so you should try on before you make more rows. If you need to make more rows because you have more breast, well, make more rows, it's okay. But for now, in my case, as I told you, my daughter, she doesn't have a lot of breast. So I'm going to make the same number of rows that I made for the front part. So I'm going to make 42 rows for the back and 42 rows for the front. So I'm going to continue like this, making the stitch in relief and everything, and see you when I finish to teach you how we are going to join with the other part. But well, here I want to finish the first row of the second part, so you can see how we are going to continue taking the stitches in relief. I love this garment because it's in just one piece. You are going to have your blouse. I use this stitch for a baby jacket that I made in my other channel. As soon as I can make it in English, I will make it. It is so easy. You will love it. For sure, I will make it for you, okay?
Aquí ya casi llegamos. Miren, si ustedes necesitan más puntos para la sisa o menos puntos, ustedes le acomodan a sus necesidades. Pues así. Yo más o menos calculé, bueno, le medí a Ale y ya vi que es la mitad. Además, la mitad de puntos hacia arriba y la mitad de puntos hacia abajo. Por lo regular siempre es la mitad.
So here we finally arrive when we are going to start making the stitches in relief. So we are going to take the stitch like this. As you can see, it's like we were making before, but sometimes when we arrive here it's a little bit confusing. But well, see you when I finish to make this row, because I want to teach you how we are going to continue when we arrive here, to make it clear. So when we arrive here, we are going to repeat the same. So now we are going to continue making the stitch, but now in relief. So I just want to stop here and make it clear how we are going to continue. Remember that the last 15 we are going to make it just taking the below part of the chain. So we are going to make a rivet stitch. So let's continue, and I see you when I finish the back part of the blouse. Well, here we finish all the rows that I need. So as you can see, I have the front part and the below part. So I finished with 45 stitches. So now where I finish, I won't cut the thread. I will leave it like that. I will take a long thread, and with this same thread I'm going to sew to join both parts. So here, to close the row, I'm going to make a chain and bring it through. I'm going to pull, and now with embroidery needle I'm going to sew. We are going to use the same thread, and we are going to try to make the same stitch with the embroidery needle. You will see. Thank you, Mary, for lending me this embroidery needle. She's my neighbor, and I didn't want to go out to buy one, so she lent me this embroidery needle. Thank you so much, Mary, if you're watching this video. I'm still using it. Well, we are going to count that we have 45 stitches in the other side, so we are going to sew. I will show you how. So look, we will make it like this. We are going to take one stitch from here and one from the other side, but in relief. I will show you how. So this is the first stitch. Then now in relief, insert your embroidery needle and then take one stitch from the other side. So it will seem that we are making the rivet stitch, or that we are taking the stitch in relief. So again, I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. Please be careful and count the stitches so we can match correctly all of them. As you can see here, we create a little pleat and it will look amazing. Well, once you finish, you will see that here you have this side open. You can put a button, or you can sew, or you can put a brush, or you can make more chains and make a little strip, and then you can make a bow, but it's up to you. For now, let's see how it looks. So what do you think? Let's all make this beautiful blouse. I think that it's an amazing idea for this summer, for this coming season. I love it. I love all the products that are easy, beautiful and simple. I'm sure you will love it. Remember, if you want, you can make it shorter, you can make it like me. Please, if you make it, take a picture and tag me. I love that you share all your projects with me. It motivates me and it makes me happy. Well, let's spend this time together. I hope that you like it. I hope that you entertained a little bit and that you relax while you are making this. This is the main purpose of this video, of my channel in general, that you spend a great time and that you forget a little bit of all the troubles and about the situation that we are passing by. I hope that you are well, and I hope that you are continue staying safe at home. I hope that one day we can meet and that we can be all together and that we can hug. For now, let's take care, let's be safe, and let's make amazing things in a home like this one. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for letting me in your house, and you are welcome in my house anytime. And remember, if you make it, please tag me and take a picture. Also follow me on my social media. Don't forget to subscribe to my Spanish channel, Laura Cepeda, where I share more projects, and as soon as I can make it in English, I would share it. Okay? Well, I hope that you loved this video as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. See you the next Wednesday, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you. Bye.